So Claire, what made you enter the competition?
I've realised on the journey that it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. It's really important, you know. I don't even know some of the questions that I need to know the answers to sometimes, never mind just asking the questions. And it was an opportunity that came up, and I just thought, we don't stand a chance, we're from Yorkshire, but it's worth a go. You know, because I mean that in the nicest way, but anything north of London, you just don't think you have the opportunity. But I just thought it's worth a go. You've got to take every opportunity. You know, we've won awards, but we need everybody on our side to help us get there, because our ultimate aim is to make a difference, and you know that's what we're about. But I need to get there. I need to get the product out there so that we can do that. So that was the reason that we entered, was to get our name. It's more networking. That's what it's all about. But I'm thrilled, absolutely thrilled, and really excited that we won.
Absolutely. I mean, what are you hoping to get out of it ultimately?
I'm hoping that we will be helped in all aspects of business, because there is so much that I still need to learn, and I learn every day. But the main thing that I'm hoping for is that they will help me understand what is still required for when we launch that I'm not aware of yet. And it's silly things like the other day when I woke up, I realised that I actually need a system in place so that once I've got the product and I get orders, that I can actually fulfil them. So it's not just about having them manufactured and sat somewhere in boxes, it's actually about the system in place that somebody can place an order and the order goes out correctly. And I've met a lot of mumpreneurs in the baby industry as I've gone on my journey, and I've seen where they've struggled, and that's some of the things is appearing with product but not knowing how to get it to. You know, not thinking, oh, it's got to get from there to the shop, and how does the shop order it, and how do we pay and everything. But I actually want to have all those processes in place so that my life is very easy and I can concentrate on selling the product rather than worrying about sending a box here or sending a box there. You know, it's so I'm hoping from the EBA that they're going to help me fill in those gaps that I already am aware of, but hopefully tell me about the gaps that I'm not aware of just yet.
Excellent.
If that makes sense.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
So where do you see yourself? I mean, 6 months, a year? Where do you hope to see yourself rather?
Well, 6 months we will have launched, which, you know, will be major. In a year's time, I hope that we're a household name. We're already well on our way to being that, but with a successful product that's actually out there. And I hope that we're developing new products. I also already am doing, and I hope to continue, is to help other people on the same journey. There's people who are further down the line than me, and they're asking for, you know, seeing out where we're going, and they're following us and asking for advice, and I'm just passing on the advice that I'm learning down the line, because I want them to learn from my mistakes as well. Like that, you're not going to be don't fund it on credit cards, you're not going to be there in 6 months. You know, it's all the small things like that, but actually, when you've never done it before, you don't know the answers to those questions. And people are very secretive, they want to keep things to themselves, but actually I'm very open and I want to share it with everybody. So I hope that in a year's time that I'm in a position where we've made a difference and we can help others as well.
So finally, have you got a piece of advice for someone who might not have come from an entrepreneurial background but wants to get a product to the market?
If it's to go down the whether they can protect it route, because obviously I only know one journey, and that's the journey that I've taken, and I'm certainly no expert, but if it's something that they think can be protected, I would go to the patent office, get your free half-hour session with a patent attorney, and go in there and trust the guys that you're talking to. Tell them what it is, because if they believe in it too, they'll tell you. You know, whether it's a goer or not. Don't sit on it, life's too short, you've only got one life, so go and have your free half-hour session and go from there. And then once what I did at the patent in my half hours, I didn't go and find out about patents and things. I actually went in, I already knew all that because I wanted to use it to find out what to do with the business, and I actually got 2 hours of business advice instead of patent advice, which was brilliant, because when he loved it, I said, right, what do I do to take it to the next stage? And actually I left knowing that I needed to form a company, I needed a bank account, I needed all these things that I didn't know about, but he gave me that advice for free. So that's my suggestion, is the first stop is don't sit on it, go along to one of these free sessions. They're held all over the country, and get their advice and put it by someone confidentially and see what they think of it, because it's great having a brilliant idea and keeping it to yourself, but actually what you need to do is you need to see if somebody else thinks it's a good idea too, especially a professional. That's my advice.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Claire.